Hey internet friends, C2E2's this week, so we're going to make some baked chimichangas.
So screenshot the shot just like every other video to make your life easier, and if you want to make your life easier, buy ground chuck, but I'm going to show you how to make homemade ground beef. It's so much better tasting and it's got better marbling than the stuff that you could buy at the store. So the first thing you want to do is trim off all this excess fat. There's a lot of fat on this round roast, so you just go ahead and cut the big pieces off. I like to leave a little bit of fat on there because it makes it taste a little bit better, because fat is delicious. Everybody knows that. And then you go ahead and cut it up into these big pieces, not too big, not too small. You want the pieces to be able to fit inside your food processor, so whatever size that is, that's about the size you want the chucks to be. And then you want to put them in a bowl and take your blade for your food processor, and you want to put them in the freezer for about 30 minutes until the edges firm up. After 30 minutes, you want to go ahead and load your food processor up with the frozen blade and the meat, and you don't want to overfill it because it'll make things harder to mix up. And you want to keep using pulses until you get the consistency that you want. I kind of wanted a little bit bigger pieces than gravel. Now that your ground beef is all pebbly, you're going to go ahead and throw it into the pan that's already searing hot that you put on high heat so that you can brown your beef. And while that's going on, you want to grab your favorite C2E2 mug from last year and chug a beer. That brings us to our glorious green onions. You can go ahead and chop these up. I'm going to do it as fast as a robot does, and you want to split the portions in half. So you want to have 2 equal portions because we're going to use them for 2 different things. Then get your biggest mixing bowl that you can find, and we're going to start putting the cream cheese right on inside there. That's 8 ounces of cream cheese. Then you want to take your cheddar cheese and your pepper jack cheese, which is conveniently 1 bag for me, and then you want to take your jalapeno chihuahua cheese. Then you want to add your first taco seasoning packet and give that just a little bit of a liberal mix just to kind of get everything to get to know each other nice and easy. And then you want to go ahead and take your first half of your green onions. Make sure you save another bowl of your green onions because we're going to use them later for something. Then take your strongest wooden spoon and go ahead and give that the robot mix. After our magical mixing session is complete, we're going to go and check our beautiful browning beef. And we're going to add the last 2 packets of seasoning, the taco seasoning. And while that's finishing cooking, we're going to add some sour cream to the rest of our green onions. This will make everything creamy and delicious, and it's a great dipping sauce for the chimichangas when they're all done. Look at how beautiful that looks. Our beautiful browned beef is now complete, so we're going to just mix it up in the mixing bowl. And you want to use a strainer spoon to kind of get the grease out, and then you want to put all the ground beef inside this bowl with not a lot of the grease. You don't really need that grease. Then you're going to go ahead and mix it all up. Mix it up like a robot, just like that. Make all those delicious ingredients become best friends. Are they best friends yet? I don't think they are. They're not playing Pokemon yet. Look at you need to make them best friends. Just so beautiful, just like that. Now that they're best friends, we can start rolling out the tortillas and filling them in. So you just add a couple spoonfuls into the tortilla and you fold it like a professional, not how I'm doing it there, like a professional. And then we're going to spray down our pan with some Pam and wipe liberally with a paper towel to get it all greasy on the inside. And we're going to go ahead and make 3 in our little pan. You guys can make as many as you want, but my little pan only fits 3. And then you want to dump a bunch of jalapeno cheese all over the top of it, and you want to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. And now look at how beautiful that's done. Follow me on the Instagram and let's get ready to eat this monstrosity.
I'm going to use a butter knife. I'm going to do a glorious cross section first so you could see all the deliciousness that's inside there. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the first bite. It's so well balanced and delicious. And the cheese really complements the ground beef and the seasoning, and the salsa gives a little bit of spice, and the sour cream and the onions kind of give it a little bite with a creaminess. It is legitimately one of my new favorite things. I can see why Deadpool likes this so much.
Hey, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Go ahead and ring that bell for notifications. And look for me at C2E2 this Saturday. I'll be there all day handing out business cards, I'll sign autographs, and I'll take selfies with you. Thanks, guys.